And for Los Angeles, thinking about this team and actually get to see them in action. Hey, Shaq, I'm very curious, Randall, this kid out of Kentucky.
Ernie, he's a beast inside, a born double-double about that contact either, Ernie. Loves to play physical. I like this guy. He's a Shaq type of guy.
You know what else? He may be a Zach Randolph type of guy. Some folks have kind of made that comparison.
Yeah, he has a great motor. He plays with an edge. And guess what, Ernie? He's got a chance at being an all-star.
He certainly does. It'll be great to see his season in the NBA. Let's go out now to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's getting noisy here in Boston. We're at the home of the Celtics. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Now here's Rondo. Sullinger is screen on Lynn. Bradley, no one around him. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms, and he can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
Now here's Rondo. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Outside Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. On defense, the Celtics. Lynn kicks to Hill. Back to Johnson. Lynn against Bradley. Lynn dishes to Boozer. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
To the inside. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Rondo. Bradley's got 5.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Hill sets the screen for Bryant, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, I asked him which player he was most worried about, and his answer was immediate: Rajon Rondo. He said Rondo's ability to take control of games with his defense and his playmaking make it tough to mitigate what he can do on the floor. We'll see if...
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here is Bryant after the basket by Boston. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Strange to think that for so many years the Lakers would just devour and dominate teams in the East. But last year, the East got some payback.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Lynn kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Kobe. Left side, Bryant shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Lakers. Thinking again about the Lakers, the East did get payback against them last year, only 12 wins, Steve, for L.A.
I was tied with Utah, Kevin, for the fewest wins against the East last year for a Western Conference club. So, how you do against the East is usually a pretty good barometer of where you'll end up in the Western standings.
Here's Kobe following the score by Avery Bradley. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Sullinger. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. And that's now 6 points for Kobe Bryant. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Rondo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. Now here's Bryant. He's got 6. That's good. Kobe's got 8 points.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Kobe Bryant in his 19th season in the league. But remember, he's played in 220 career playoff games. That's almost 3 additional seasons worth of games. Then you factor in his play with Team USA. I'll tell you, he's got a lot of mileage on his list.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Nash outside. The dish to Kobe. Back to Nash. To the paint. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 10 points for him.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. Kicks it to Turner. Fader on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Nash outside. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Randall's got his first basket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Kobe against Thornton. And the pass to Smart. Back to Thornton. Pulls up on the elbow. The shot is good. Puts up a prayer. No what? And the horn signal offense so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Lakers trail. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston. Forwards Jeff Green and Jared Sullinger. Rajon Rondo is out there with Young. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Rondo, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Young, and the basket good. Young's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Young against Young. They set the screen.
James Young out of Kentucky is appropriately named. He only turned 19 back in August, but he's a player with intriguing talent and potential at both ends of the floor. Good defender with long arms, natural scoring instincts, and a fearlessness in his offensive game. He's got a nice stroke and takes it out to the three-point line effectively as well.
First free throw is good. And Young, 6'7". Great form on his shot, but the results were somewhat inconsistent at Kentucky. Is he a knockdown shooter in your opinion?
Well, he's getting close. I mean, he's not afraid to take big shots, and he shoots it freely and with a lot of confidence. Those kind of guys can become knockdown shooters. His form, his mechanics, all good size. I like this guy as a pro two-guard.
Now here's Lynn. Pass to Sacre. Back to Lynn. Dishes it to Young. The rebound by the Celtics. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Feeds to Green. Passes it to Sullinger. The fadeaway. That's good. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lakers trail by 3. Charity stripe shot. A nice shot by Lynn. Rondo with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Sullinger with a screen for Rondo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's their first turnover here, so they've done an excellent job of taking care of the basketball. One of the reasons they have this lead.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hill's checked in. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lynn against Rondo. Here's Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Johnson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Boston shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Young. He feeds it to Green. 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, you know, head coach Brad Stevens of the Celtics is coaching a much different game in the pros than we see in college. I mean, a lot of differences. But if anybody can make that transition, I really think he's certainly the guy that could. He's bright. He's hard-working. He communicates well. He's innovative. Showed that innovativeness at the college level. So I think he's got all of the ingredients to become a college coach who is successful as an NBA coach.
And here's Boston. Rondo passes to Young. Rondo drives in. Here's pass. And that one is hammered home.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Lakers trail by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Julius Randle, the fresh-faced rookie for the Lakers, wore number 30 in college at Kentucky and wears it now. As a kid, he asked his mother if it was okay if he wore the same number that she used to wear. She said if he wore it, he had to do something with it. Big shoes to fill, but he's up to the task, guys.
I like his chances, thanks. And so it's Boston with it after the basket by the Lakers. They get it back. Bass. Excellent D there by Johnson. 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The feed to Lynn. He dishes it to Kelly. Back to Lynn. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot by Kelly, no good.
That's one he knows he should have made.
The dish to Bass. Kicks to Green. Pass to Bass. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Here's Lynn. The second effort. And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Boston trailing.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him. Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He has some huge nights.
The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Ryan Kelly. Ryan is checked in for Nick Young. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. Now here's Olynyk. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. The one thing he doesn't want is for their offense to get sluggish. He said, take what the defense gives you. Don't hesitate to let those shots fly. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Nash. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. The pass to Turner. 9 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now here's Bryant. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Randall's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Cannot hit. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Lakers lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively right now.
Oh, keep him out of transition, really. I mean, that's really been the big key this half.
Kobe, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.